Identify a question that would lead to collecting data from the given set as a population, and a question that would where the data would be a sample from a larger population. So for each one, we need two separate questions. One where all the students is the population, and one where all the students is just a sample. So for it to be the population, we might ask something like, what time do students feel is the best time to start the Manzanita school day? The reason that this would be a population type question is because all the students at Manzanita would be surveyed, and that would be the entire population of students at or on our campus. But if we wanted to use the students at Manzanita as just a sample of the population, we might rephrase that question to something different. And maybe it would sound like, what time do students in California feel is the best time to start school? The reason that the students at our school would be a sample is because they're only a piece of the students in California. If we were trying to use our state as the whole population, we might ask a question like, what crop has the highest yield in California? So it's asking like to survey different crops throughout California. But if we were trying to use the state of California as a sample, we might change that question. What crop has the highest yield with an A, with an I, yield in the United States? Because then California would be a sample, a piece of information out of the entire United States. Question 4 says, suppose that researchers sampled attendees of a certain movie and found that the mean age, so the average age, was 17 years old. Based on this observation, which of the following is most likely? The mean age of all people who went to see the movie was 17 years old. So this one is talking about all the people who went to see the movie, not just the people who attended that specific event that they sampled. So this is likely, but it's not going to probably be the most likely. B says, about a fourth of the people who went to see the movie were older than 51. Well, if a quarter of the people were over 51, we would also need a lot of little kids, and that's probably going to be not as likely. C, the mean age of all people who went to see the movie would probably be an interval around 17, meaning that all the people who went to see the movie were somewhat in the range of 15 to 19, which is pretty likely. And then D says the median age, meaning the middle age of those who attended the movie, was 17 years old as well. The mean and the median are two different measures of center, so this one is not necessarily. It could happen, but it doesn't always happen that way. So the most likely is